Hey James, hello. Finally a laptop repair, or two or three, I don't know what's gonna be. Uh, yeah, I'm just trying to clean. I didn't announce this because I wasn't sure that I'm gonna do something. And I need to clean my desk. Maybe some people will actually join eventually. I have a bunch of laptops to do. And I know there's a small tiny audience that really enjoy laptop repairs. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do today. Yeah, I did have a lot of phone repairs indeed. Um, I went, I had a walk through the woods and I cleared my mind because the phones were killing me lately. And yeah, I have a lot of laptops, which is weird for me because I usually get phones. But yeah, that's a start. Oh, let's clear the table. It's been crazy lately with iPhone 16s. iPhone 16s everywhere. Only boards of 16 series. They begin having issues with charging mostly. Hey Lucian. Hello. I said that I have a lot of laptops to repair and I was thinking, is Lucian around if we need a BIOS? Yeah. I hope we don't need BIOSes. I'm not a huge fan of BIOSes. I had issues with the microscope today. I hope it's gonna be fine. So let me bring the first bag. Yeah, let's see what we have here. I received them in bags. So this is the first one. It's a Lenovo. Do we have any sort of charger for it? Battery is falling off. Let's disconnect it. This is how I received them. So this is with USB-C and it has also some sort of an adapter. Let's see what we have here. We have a USB-C charger and this is from a Dell. I don't know why it's a Dell here because the other one, the other laptop in the bag is also a Lenovo. Yeah, I have also a small charger here. What is this? Oh, it's already plugged in. Is this the same with this one? Yeah, it's the same charger. Good. So I think this doesn't have a pin ID, right? I don't think it has. I don't know, let's keep it. Let's put it here for the moment. I have no idea what's wrong with them. So, let's get the party started. This Lenovo, so I have two USB-A, one USB-C, and one round pin. I don't know what this Lenovo does or doesn't. Probably doesn't start. Yeah, let's see how we can focus this camera so we get a proper view. Yeah, maybe like this. I don't think the USB charger works on this one, right? Let's see if I connect it. Do I ruin something? Oh, it does. And it started. What the fuck? Fixed! It's fixed. I have no idea what it is because I don't have the back cover. So it says here Lenovo, IdeaPad Flex 5 with a Ryzen 5 and some Radeon graphics. I don't know. But there is nothing on the screen. So I get a constant 500 milliamps. The fan stops spinning. What if I press the power button? Where is the power button? Is it on the side? On the side. So I press the power button, current went to 0, press it again. I have keyboard backlight. No picture. Caps lock. Caps lock is lit up, see? It's constantly on for some reason. Can it be that this one doesn't start without a battery? I don't know. I find so because I don't really have experience with laptops, for me it's very intriguing compared to repairing phones. I really like that. Okay, so let's see. With the battery plugged in, what do we get? 3 amps. Oh my god, this is gonna melt my power adapter because I have a small A.M.A sensor on this one. No backlight. Is that the charging current? If I press the power button, it goes off. Okay, let's see. Is it charging? Is it charging? Is it not? Pum, 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 pum. The best, hey. Yeah, the best laptop. Let's bring the multimeter on the screen and let's see, do we have any sort of charging here? Yeah, so battery is definitely charging. Good. Well, at least we know it charges. At least we know it charges. I didn't even check the display connector, but if the caps lock doesn't work, I doubt. Yeah, I press the power button, I have backlight and the caps lock light is on, but I don't really see anything on the screen. Yeah, the keyboard backlight turned off. I still have caps lock, which is lit up continuously. Yeah, the fan is spinning. Where's the RAM here? Is it on board? Yeah, it's here. Oh shit, is that crazy? Underfilled RAM. Good. So what do you say? Where do we start with this? With a BIOS? With a freaking BIOS? Okay, let's see if we have... I have some blinking light here on the power button, but there's no code, it's just simply blinking. And let's see what sort of voltages do we have. So we have here a coil. Yeah, 1.2, so that's the RAM. Here we have 5. Here we have 3.3. I guess this is the charging coil. The big one is also very far away. Yeah, so we have 12.1. The battery is 11.52. Okay, we have a coil here, 1.8. Yeah, and I don't think I can reach the other coils on the CPU. Maybe I can. I just hope I'm not gonna short something. I can't tell if that's a coil or a capacitor, and I think it's a capacitor. I have a coil right here, 1.2, and I have another coil right here, 1.2. Yeah, there's only two coils here. I have two MOSFETs, so everything is powered on, but I have no picture, and also caps lock is always on. Yeah, caps lock is not responsive and is always on. Hey Triod, hello. So I would say BIOS. Lucian, reset RAM? How do you want me to reset RAM? It's soldered. Here they are. See? How beautiful they are. We have two rows here of RAM soldered on the board. Okay, so let me actually disconnect the battery. And let me press on the RAM. I'm gonna press on the RAM somewhere around here. I'm connecting the USB-C. I think the laptop started. I actually like this laptop, it's quite nice. I don't know, it's very slim. Okay, so nothing helps pressing on the RAM. Okay, let me disconnect it. And I'm gonna press on the CPU. You know, I can't really... I watched Lucian pressing it. He was really rough with it. I'm a bit anxious doing it. I don't know, maybe the screen folds. I'm gonna check. No, still the same. Caps lock is on. No change. Nada. Good. What do we do next? We check if the screen folds. I think it does. Because it says here flex 5, so I don't know why it flexes. Yeah, because of this. Yeah, it flexes. Hey from Greece, hey from sunny Greece. My daughter is on holiday in Greece. So, see, the first one got me completely. I don't know which one is the BIOS. So I have one here. I think that's a MOSFET there. Can it be that one, the BIOS? I don't know. I need to power on the oscilloscope. Let's have a look. Lucian, are you still here? I need help. I need help. So let's see under the microscope. I've ordered the boom arm. I hope I'm gonna get it soon so I can actually fit the laptop under the microscope. It's freaking annoying. I have no idea what it says there. Winbond 74M12JWS something. Lucian, I can't understand NAPSA. Ah, yes, okay. It's still translating it. So is this the BIOS? Is this the BIOS chip? It says there BIOS 1. Winbond. Yay. Hey, MacBook Fixer. Another Greek. Another Greek on the chat. That's good. I think this is the BIOS. Where was the first? So first point is pin number 1, yes. Am doi greci pe chat. Top. Good. So let's see if we get any data there. I'm You need to be patient with me because I don't do MacBooks. I don't do very often. I don't do laptops, and it's not my thingy. I just find it interesting. Okay, so let's see if we have some activity on chips. Chip select is pin number 1, right? Pin number 1, and I would really need a ground. And I think I'm gonna use this one here from the battery. I hope I'm not gonna short anything. Pin number 1 is there. So let me see, what IP do I have on the oscilloscope? 1149. 1149er. Yeah, I mostly fix phones, so laptops for me are for fun, because this is the way I get jobs. So I started with phones. I'm not very good in laptops, and that's why I really enjoy working on them, because it's something else. I don't know where to look exactly. 1011 149. 1011 149. Give me a second. How is this even possible? I can't connect. Yes, finally, web control. Good. Restore this tab. Oh, for fuck's sake. Be patient with me, please. Be patient. Okay, and let's add here new screen capture window. This one. Okay. Let's make it a bit smaller. Smaller. I came here unprepared. What do you say about that? Good, we can put it here. Make it even smaller. Like this, I think we can see it, right? Good, let me rename it. Rename oscilloscope. Oscilloscope, good. What are we fixing? So we're fixing, we're trying to fix some Lenovo IdeaPad something. I don't know exactly. I don't have the back plate. It was saying like IdeaPad Flex. Okay, let's see the chip select. Is it number 1? I think it is. And let's see, do we have some communication? We do. Yeah. So CPU is not dead. Yeah, the fan was trying to spin, but I stopped it with my hand. I don't know if it's normal to read that much from the BIOS, so it stopped now. Afternoon, Paulo, afternoon. Good, so the CPU is probably not dead. So I think I should try a BIOS. Yeah, see, this caps lock is still locked. Good, so now I need Lucian's help to help me with a BIOS. If we can find, I don't know where we have the board code name, something. Let's see. Not here, maybe under this sticker. This is the this is crazy. Yeah, so here it is. Hey Serge, hello. We have a laptop today. What do you say about that? A laptop, or not one, I have multiple, so we'll see how it goes with this one. This is insane. So it's LC56-14A SVT. I don't know. Made in China. Yay. Okay, so let me type it in the chat. Where is the chat? LC56 dash 14A and it says something like SVT. Yeah, I don't think the other things here are important. Okay, let me zoom in. Let me take a screenshot just to have one here. Okay, good. All right, Lucian, can you help me with that one? Let me open Sorin's Discord. Is it? I don't even know if I have Discord on this computer. Discord, yeah, I do. Okay, so Discord. Let's go to Electronics Repair School, BIOS, Control F. I think this laptop is fairly new, LC56 56-14A. Try to create a new dump with the update BIOS file and oh, so Lucian already sent us. Good. Thank you, Lucian. So there is something also here on Sorin's Discord, but I think it's only dumps from people. Yeah, but let's remove it and let's try to read it actually. Okay, so give me a sec. Let's move under the microscope. I don't need the toilet paper yet, although I feel it's coming. So let's try to remove this without hot air. I would really like to do it without the hot air because I'm a bit lazy and I don't want to remove everything. And also this one is actually straight to the heat, near the heat pipe, and I don't want to put too much heat there. I don't know where is my flux. Here it is. Yeah, I have everything disconnected, so we're safe. 350, let's give it more beans. 380. You can imagine that we're gonna fall asleep with my CH341A. I'm doing this one. Yeah, I'm just putting 148 there. .148 solder paste. Okay, give me that. Give me fuel, give me fire. Okay, I think we're good on that side. I've ordered the new BIOS programmer, so I'm gonna get in line with the people here repairing laptops. I'm gonna ditch my crappy 341A. Yeah, we can leave this as they are. There's a bit too much. So this is nice because it's gonna be easy now to actually put it back with very little hot air. No, I didn't get as what I've got the why do I need SVOD, James? Because I really know shit about BIOS and about TC programming and about stuff like that. I just need a functional programmer that I don't lose a lot of time with it. So I bought the T48 because I'm mostly running in Linux, and the Linux kernel already has built-in support for that, right? I know there's the newer T60, T56, or what was it? T56, I think, but that one is still experimental in Linux, so yeah, I think T48 will actually do it for now. It's the X Gecko something. X Gecko, yes, good. Okay, let's get back under the top camera. So I have the BIOS right here. Can you spot it? It's right there. And let's grab the famous crap programmer. I need to put this. So pin 1. Where is it? I can't see nothing. Pin 1 is like that. If you are interested what a blind man does, is trying to actually fit this in here. I think it's good. And this one, how does it go? I think like this. Like this, like this, good. So now I need to put an adapter because this crap of CH341 works only with USB 2.0 in Linux. So I need to put this dock crap thingy. Okay, connect it. And let's start the Mini Pro. Where is it? Hey Piernov, hello, hello. Mini Pro, I am prog. Good, we don't need the oscilloscope. We can go on the desktop. Detect. Yeah, it detected the chip. Yeah, and we can actually read it. It's gonna take forever. I would love to move to Linux, but so many programs only Windows based. Yes. Well, like what? So the only problem for me for phone repair is that I don't have a proper Borview software. Well, I have Paul Daniels that I use in Linux, but for that one I don't have the diode mode readings. But to be honest, in this moment I really don't need the diode mode readings because I'm so familiar with the boards, as I actually know what to expect and where, you know, so that's why I use with ease Paul's software. But indeed for others, I don't know, it's a bit complicated. But for laptops, I'm not missing quite anything in Linux. Hey Dave, hello. Yeah, so unfortunately we're gonna have to spend the time with this CH. It's gonna be very slow. Let's see what Lucian sent us. In the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna create a folder, new folder, and we're gonna call it idea pad flex and lean like this because it's coming from that guy. Okay, so we have a couple that Lucian sent. Yeah, we're gonna try each of them. Lenovo and Winstron. Okay, so let's copy both of these. Copy to documents, home, BIOS, here, select. Good, so they are here now. All right. Good. Now let's see. So it read once. All right, I'm gonna save this one, and unfortunately we're gonna stay and read it again. I'm gonna call it original. Yeah, let me close this, open it again, detect, and read. James, you working on something? Is it still hot there? It's very, very hot here. Lately, it's been a mess. So let's see. So we have the BIOS in the iPad. So Lucian sent me this one. So I'm gonna try with the Winstron one. What is this? Ah, these are from Telegram. Good. Ah, this is a board view. Shit. I didn't want a board view. I wanted a BIOS. Yeah, this is a BIOS. iPad 5. LC56. I think is this one, right? 14A. Yes, SVT. Okay. Good. So we also have the board view. That's good. So we're almost there. Did James leave us? I don't know. Good, so file, save. I'm gonna call it like orig 1. Good, so let's see. My keyboard. Where is it? Orig. Yeah, they seem similar. Win diff. Yeah, no difference. So it's okay. That's good. Now let's open what Lucian sent me. I think it was here. This one. Yeah, so we're gonna do erase, check erase program, verify, go. And now we're gonna stay a lot again. So while we stay, yeah, I'm gonna leave that going and I'm gonna take the next one because there's another laptop. So we actually don't get bored to that. So this one is, let's bring the top camera, zoom out. I had to turn the manual zoom on this camera. I don't know why it sometimes, for example, on the display, it doesn't really like to focus, sorry. So this is also Lenovo Intel Core i5. What's beeping here? My soldering station. i5 Intel Iris graphics. This has no USB-C, it has only an adapter. So let's see like that. Nothing. Where did I put the adapter? Did I put it back in the bag? Yes. This is so mangled. Good, so if I plug it in, I get an orange light right there. Press the power button. I've got backlight. I have a Lenovo screen. Fixed. And that's it. So what's wrong with this one? It's loading the windows, man. Why did they give it to me? So this is broken, see? This laptop is broken right here in half. Look. This is freaking insane. So how could it be broken here? That's crazy. So what's wrong with this one? It's loading the windows. I'm gonna put it like this in case we have a name or something. Fan is not spinning yet. Yeah, the power button is flashing, yes. I don't know why. I don't know what that means in the laptop world. Does it charge the battery? Let's see what we have. Maybe it's not charging this one. Yeah, the battery is dead. So I think this was okay, but not charging. Yeah, I think I remember they said it's not charging. Yeah, James. Not charging this one. It's still loading the Windows. I'm gonna leave it now to load. Yeah, it did load it. Quest. Why don't I get completely dead ones? I was just looking on the progress. I don't know how this works. So see here, it says the Winbond 1v8. Does this one switch from 3v3 to 1v8 automatically? I do have an adapter, but now it's plugged in directly. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I don't have the patience for this one to actually start the Windows. So I'm gonna turn it off. And let's see again the battery. Battery is 0.8 volt. Battery should be 768. Good. So let's take the power supply. I'm gonna set it to like 8 volts. 8 volts. So this is a 2 amps power supply. A 2 amps power supply. Let me see if I can bring it on the screen. Let me see what IP address do I have on this one. IOLAN 10.1.1.140. 10.1.1.140. So let me configure this one. Disconnect. Key site. 10.1.1.140. I don't even remember if I use this in Linux or not. Yeah, I think it works. Good, if I turn it on. Yeah, we have voltage on the screen. Good. So let's see. I'm gonna get a ground here. And let's see 8 volt. Will it push something in it? I hope. Yeah, I think the red one is the plus. So the battery is taking charge. Look there. It's pulling all the sauce from the power supply. This is interesting. I don't know where the charging coil is. Is it maybe this one here? The BIOS chip is verifying data now. Good, let's see what voltage do we have now. 0.8. That's insane. So here we have the 0.8. Good. So this is most probably the charging coil. I have a couple of MOSFETs here, a bigger one here. Yeah. And the BQ chip there. Okay. Let's move a bit under the microscope and have a look there. I hope it's not a BQ chip or a interseal chip, because I don't think I have any in stock. So maybe it's something else. I'm gonna remove the battery. Good, and let's have a look how it's configured here. Yeah, so we have the charging coil, that's the current sense resistor, and we have a BQ 2470 That's good because that's not going bad ever. So let me check if I have power on it, because usually the resistor goes bad on this. I've never had a 2470 broken. Yeah, so we have power here. We should have 6 volts here. Yeah, we have the 6 volt. So I would say we rather have a problem with an input MOSFET. Let's put, so I've disconnected the power. Let me put the meter in diode mode. Okay. Let's bring the meter on the screen. Okay, and let's see. So you didn't see what I measured, right? So let me do it again because it wasn't on the screen. Sorry for that. So in DC voltage, let me plug in the power. Yeah, so here I have 20 volt. Usually this resistor goes funky. Then here I have the 6 volt LDO that is producing, so that's fine. Yeah. Somewhere I should have the current sense resistor capacitors. I don't know where they are, but that's okay. Good. I just want to see if we have any shorted MOSFET. Yeah, sorry. So I put the multimeter a bit late. Sorry for that. So let's see now if we put the multimeter in diode mode. Let's see if we have some shorted thingies around here. I'm gonna measure this. That's not shorted. No short. Yeah, no short. Good. So I think we need to actually remove the board from this one because I can't see the input circuit. I think it's on the other side, but until then our BIOS chip is done. Yeah, so go here, BIOS chip done. I'm gonna remove it. So what do you say about this? We do parallel jobs. That's nice. Good, let's remove the chip. And let's take the laptop with a chip. Let's try to solder it back. Yeah, again, I'm gonna try to do it with a solder iron, so that we don't have to wait for the board to actually cool off. So I'm just gonna do a bad job here, soldering this, and if it works, I'm gonna do the cosmetics later. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, this is, see, I can put my finger on it. It's okay. Good. Let's see if we have something different now. USB-C. So I have no battery connected. I have keyboard backlight. I don't know how to put it so you can see it. Again, fan is spinning. Caps lock is still on. And the escape key. The caps lock light went off. That's because it turned off by itself. It turned on again, so it's restarting. That's a bit of I think I've seen something. I think I've seen some. Yay! Yay! Good. I don't know where to go further from here, but the caps lock is responsive. It has no drive in it, and I don't know. I have a couple of NVMEs here, but I don't know if I have a Windows on any of those. I can actually try. Hey, Let Farmer. I already found the BIOS. Thank you very much. And it seems to be working. So let me see if any of these have a Windows on them. I don't know what's there. But I don't really care because this is coming from a different repair shop. So I guess they will handle it further if we have picture. Power on to F1 to see serials. Find the BIOS with wrong serials. I had two beeps. Yeah, we have the logo. And it's loading Windows. That's freaking insane. So first fix. I don't know what sort of Windows I have on that drive, but there is one Windows. Hey, and that's my name. Great. Okay, shut down. Good, at least I should write a mental note that this is a proper Windows NVMe that I can test with. Okay, I'm just gonna turn it off. Good. It says mine. Okay, and I'm gonna say here Win 11. Good. Okay, so one down, and I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. Good, we can put this aside. So this one is fixed. This is its battery. So I received it like this in a bag. It's gonna stay like that. And we can return to this one that was not charging. Yeah, and let's see. I'm sorry, I have a very small desk, so it's always crowded here. It's really nasty. Didn't transfer serial. Do I need to transfer the serial? I don't I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Hey Maza, hello. Have a lot of people here. I didn't expect that because it wasn't scheduled. And also it's a laptop repair. Not many are very interested in this. Well, from my channel. Usually I have more like phone guys, and I'm actually a bit sick of phones. So this is floating, right? It should come off. Okay, I think we can remove this LVDS connector, and we have here one screw. Okay, I have one screw here that is with the, how do you call this thingy? Hinge. Hinge is the correct name, yes. One, and another one. Okay, let's get it started. Have another screw here. Are there any other screws? Not really. Do you have any flexes below? Yeah, we do have one. We have one dirty flex here. Good. So flex is off. Yeah, it's much easier than phones, yes. Yes, it is, James. Yeah. But as I said, I like laptops because they make me think a bit. So with phones, I don't really think that much anymore because I already know what their problem is. So this came off completely. Let's put a microscope. And let's see this MOSFET, was it worked on already? Why does it look like this? It looks a bit nasty. Nikos. I don't think this was replaced, or I don't know. Let's see, do we have a short on the first one? Yeah, the first MOSFET is shorted, so that's why it's not charging. Yeah, the second one is fine. But I think this was replaced before. It looks really nasty in this area, but we're gonna fix it. So there's our charging issue. Let me see before removing it, but I think it's an N channel. PK5E40BA? I don't understand. What did you say there, Maza? Did you fix any MacBooks today? I love MacBooks. Yes. No. But I do have some MacBooks to fix. I don't find them so intriguing as these normal laptops. I like this more for BA. Datasheet, Nico. N channel, yeah, it's an N channel. Good. So let's get the party started. 420. All right. There were mostly nothing, almost no solder there. So this was either replaced one time and they didn't solder it properly and got hot, maybe, I don't know. They left a lot of solder, of flux, sorry, not solder, a lot of flux here. Okay, so let's find a new MOSFET for this one. I think I have some new AONs. So what do we have here? No, this is a double MOSFET. Dual, that's dual also. No. Yes. No. Maybe. 6992. What is this one? Yeah, I think this is the one. I think that's the one. Yeah, it should come like this. Okay, good. So let's put some solder on this one because it's new. Yeah, on the iron. Yeah, it's okay, 380. I don't need too much heat. I need some 183. Yeah, those are fat as I like them. There's way too much solder on this one. So let's go like this. Good. You see something there? You do. I'm gonna do the crazy Nate method. I'm gonna heat it up first. Yeah, we're good. We already have some 183 here because obviously this has been worked on before. I just need to be careful where those balls are going. Yeah, but I think we're fine. Yeah, that ball is fine. These are no running balls. My balls are on fire. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm holding this with my hand. Good. I'm gonna clean it a bit. Alright. I need a brush to clean it a bit better. My rag. Yeah, that's factory. Good. Let's see again if we still have a short, which would be quite impossible using the new one. Yeah, no short there. Good. So I think it's safe to give it a try. There's no more room on my desk. Let me read the chat. I'm falling behind a bit. You're here for the laptops. Yeah, I know you're for the laptops. I have a lot of people that are only for the laptop, so that's why I try to do this when I have multiple, because it works nice and it feels like I'm not just staying here repairing alone when I do a live. You didn't even have to take the back? Yeah, I did. Good. This is not staying very nice here. I don't like it. Was it like this? Maybe. Oh no, wait, I forgot. We have here a flex on the back. Which I can't put it back. How is this possible? Oh man, I'm too old for this. Can't see nothing. Better. So I ended up needing a microscope to actually plug in a connector. That's freaking insane. Where age takes you. I think it's fine. Okay, let's put these screws, the big ones, first. I don't remember where they were. I think it was one there and one here on the side. And I think this one will be for the back cover, because it's kind of similar here. So I have missing and then screw. Okay. I think I had one here. Yeah, and I had one here. Yeah, and there's one more. I have no idea where that came from. Okay. The LVDS thingy. Good. This one, which again I can't see anything. I think I need an eye consult. This one. This one. Good, and I think we have everything connected, well, except the Wi-Fi. Ah, it was... So the screw, I think it was from the Wi-Fi card. It feels a bit long. So let's see if something cracks. It didn't. Okay, let's put this one, because this is a bit hazardous to have a wire with a ground floating around. Yeah, so I'm gonna connect the battery. This had a BIOS battery, so in theory it shouldn't start. Let's see what the voltage is on the BIOS battery. Let me put the multimeter back on voltage mode, and let me pop out the chat because I can't really read it on the OBS screen. Good. If I have a minus, you mean? Yeah, I have a minus, and I have both minus and plus. I have both. Minus was the first one, and then plus when I hit about 40 or so. So the battery is 0 actually. And the BIOS battery is 3.14, good. So let's plug in the charger. We have the charger plugged in, the laptop should not start. Let's see what we have on the battery, and we have 7 volt. And raising. Fixed! Yeah, second one fixed today. You are bringing me luck. Yeah, this is definitely charging. I should check again if it starts. So this board will break because the laptop is actually broken here. Yeah, it was an easy pizza, correct. And the charging light is constantly on. I believe it was flashing before. I'm gonna try to power it on, but I need to be a bit careful with this because it's actually broken. Did I press the power button? I don't know. I think I turned it off again. Yeah, no, it's starting. It's starting. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off because it took ages to actually boot the Windows, and I'm not curious. Again, it's coming from a different repair shop. They can handle the Windows install. I'm gonna check again the battery. So battery voltage is still going up. Good. If I remove the adapter, yeah, we have 6.97, and it's gonna go down because it's really dead. Okay. Second easy pizza. So this was one bag. Let me put them back as they were. I'm gonna put them back to back right here. One, two, and the charger, good. And let me bring another one. Yeah, I have an old one here. I don't know. It says HP on it. Fifteen AP012 something. Let's see what it's doing. Power button. Is it this large one here? On the side? Maybe. No, here. It says power, nothing. Let me plug in the charger. When I started this stream, I was thinking, oh, please just don't be a BIOS. And please have somebody with BIOS knowledge around, and the first one was a BIOS. And that was insane. No light. Yeah, I have a light here. I have an orange light near the charger. And I pressed the power button and it went on. Okay, so I have caps lock flashing. I have a code here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so it's a 2, 2. What is this? I have no idea what that is. Okay. So this is HP Spectra 2 error code. BIOS corruption or failure. Can't believe that. For fuck's sake. Okay, so I think this has some torque screws, and for some reason I don't understand why techs don't have proper torque screws and they are messing up. So all the screws, look around here, they, well, you can't see, sorry. So look around here, everything is scratched around here, around the screws. I don't understand why it's so difficult to actually get a proper. You don't need more, you need a 4 and you need a 6 and an 8 usually if you don't do MacBooks. If you do MacBooks you also need a 3, a 2 and a 5. Yeah, but for these ones it's really simple. So let farmer, you say that it might be from the it might not be actually a BIOS, but it could be a RAM slot issue. Let me disconnect first the battery, which is the, my god, this is a huge battery. So I think this is the battery, right? Yes. This is a freaking huge one. Okay, before I do anything, I think this is soldered on board the RAM. I think it's under this one here. Yeah, am I blind? No. Yeah, we have some LPDA RAM memory here. Soldered on board. Let's figure out where the BIOS is. Is it this one here? So the EC chip is around here. I don't know what's here under this shield. Let's see. I've never seen this type of laptop, so it's a first for me. Okay, so here we have some power supplies. I think this is the EC chip, and this could be the BIOS. It's also in the proximity of the CPU. Good. Let's see. I had a charger, right? I do have the charger. Let me see if I have some sort of communication on chip select. So maybe I can grab a ground here for the oscilloscope probe. I don't know. And pin 1? No. So that's not okay. Is this a ground? Oh man. So the multimeter, I need it in diode mode. In diode mode, do we have a ground here? Yeah, it's a ground. Good. Okay, and pin number 1, I think it's this one right here. Let me plug it in. Yeah, and I've seen something. There was a blimp of something. So the CPU did access the BIOS. Okay, let me remove the power. Do it again. Yeah, there is something. Good. Yeah, DC LED farmer is here far right, yes, and BIOS is this one. So the CPU is trying to actually access it. Okay, so let's go for a BIOS then. This is gonna be tough. Where's the board number? The board number, I think it's here under this thingy. So I'm gonna have to actually remove it. Those screws are so thin. I need a different screwdriver, and I don't want to actually replace the head there. So I'm gonna use this one. Battery is disconnected, right. Is this an old laptop? I don't know. It looks fancy. Okay. So here we have it. It's DA 0Y0Y0 MMB AG0 and it's RevG. Yeah, and let's see the serial number. This has fresh paste on it. That's insane. So model model is no, that's the Intel model, radio model. Model is 15-AP 15AP 012 DX. Okay, And do we have a serial number here? Yeah, I do have a serial number. Serial is 5 CD 6250 6250 YC1. Solid Farmer, do you think you can help me with this one? I'm gonna remove the BIOS. Yeah, let me put this back, otherwise I'm gonna get all dirty with that paste. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Dry, 4. Perfect. Okay, let's remove it. Again, I'm not gonna use hot air at all. I hope we can do it with a soldering iron, so we don't put too much heat stress. I'm not sure if this was actually worked on before. Might have been. Don't have my solder here. I need to actually solder that first one a bit better. Yeah, so I'm not done with it. I just remember now while doing this one. You can't see nothing, right? Of course you can't. Okay. That's a bit too much. Perfect. Let's raise this one. Good. Okay, and let's straighten this. This is 148 solder, so I don't really care if the BIOS will be actually soldered back with 148. This is a good solder compared to 138, which is crap in my opinion, especially the non-leaded one. Yeah, I need to burn my finger, no worries. What is going on here? This is insane. Oh, come on. I'm such a dumbass. I should have put this actually on a holder. I think it's fine. Good. So let's clean it. Okay. And we can go right here. If it's something that I hate, it's BIOSes. Where did I put the crap programmer? Okay, so we have pin 1, should be here. I can't see nothing. Good. It's 3v3 well. Sorry, I forgot again about the adapter. I just put it there. So let's see. Do we get something detected? We do. Good, so I'm gonna read it. Once it's being read, let's do a folder for it. BIOS. What was that? Spectra something. Spectra. Can't believe I had the caps lock on. Good. Hey, thank you very much for the $2. Brett. Are you seeing more people buying used hardware? Well, to be honest, I don't really know. I I just do repairs for B2B. I don't have a shop, so I don't really know about what people do buy and what sells actually. I don't sell, I don't buy, so I just repair for others. So I save this one. I'm gonna read it one more time. Yeah, definitely phones are actually, yeah, sellable. So people are buying used phones. Indeed. It's a business. At least here, I don't know in other parts, but here it's a business, especially because people come and they trade in their old phone and buy a new phone, get a discount, then the old phone is being refurbished by the small service repair shop or shop that resells it, and then they resell it with a very big warranty, in my opinion. So they warranty it like 1 year or 2 years, which it seems very much for me, especially for a phone that is actually prone to a lot of damage. I wouldn't do that. Okay, let farmer just take me easy. I've read the second one. Let me save it. Okay. Save. Okay, let's check down. So, CD, it was something like Spectra LS MD5 sound or rig like this. Yeah, they seem similar. Yeah, they are equal. Okay. Exe has two BIOS. What Exe? Did you send me something? Okay, let me... You didn't send me anything. Can I upload the file here? I don't know, BIOS. Let's do like this. Yeah, I've sent you on chat on Discord DM Red Farmer the BIOS. Yeah, you need to speak with Led Farmer. You need to speak with Led Farmer, he's the BIOS god. What did I do here? I started Teams. No, I don't want you. 08174. I have no idea. So I was never able to wrap my head around BIOS. Really, I didn't even insist. So yeah. Well, you have him here in the chat. I'm sure you can meet on one of the discords. Let Farmer here, I found you a client. What's that? 08174? I don't know. Bid. You're fixing an M4 Mac Air right now. I find MacBooks a bit easier to fix than laptops. I don't like the fact that I have to strip down 30,000 screws. But yeah, they work well. Fixing them, it's not bad. Yeah, also on Sorin's Discord, which is where is it? I can't find it. Yeah, so right here on Sorin's Discord, you can actually go to the BIOS section here and post a request and people will help you. I don't really understand how they have the time for this. It's really incredible for me. Yeah, what they do is really impressive because it requires a lot of knowledge and time. Put the link of the Discord. I think it's in his video. I don't know. I'm not a huge Discord fan. I don't use it quite often, but I think there is yeah, let me see his latest video. Patreon members web Discord. Okay, so it's on his site, the link. Where is the freaking Discord? Get a repair code. I don't understand. Control F, Discord. There's no Discord link. I don't know how it works. Yeah, so while we're waiting for Let Farmer, let's take another one. So I have a MacBook. Yeah, I have a MacBook. Dropped coffee on it. Doesn't power on. Dropped coffee. That's bad when you drop coffee. I wrote Discord wrong. I'm sorry. How was it, Sorin? Electronics Co UK. Control F. Discord, yes, correct. I'm sorry. Discord. Okay, where is it? Ah, it's here, the small one. Jesus Christ. Okay, copy link address. And I'm gonna paste it in the chat. I don't know. I'm old. I can't see it there. Where is the freaking chat? This is killing me. Okay, so there's the Discord link. Yeah, it's like having my own camera crew. Yes, the AI camera is nice and I can zoom it in. Look. And if you are on Windows, I'm on Linux now and I don't have the software for it, but if you are on Linux and use the software, you can also set it as a top camera and it's gonna track your hands. It's the ObsBot Tiny SE. ObsBot, let me type it. Tiny SE. What do you mean too close to zoom? It does zoom, look. It zooms, James. It doesn't zoom out anymore. Yeah, it did. Good, so let's look at this until we have something from Let Farmer. He said that it's gonna take some time. Scary, yeah, it is scary. Okay, let's look at this crap here. So, top. I know you don't like them, but they are not that bad. They are not that bad. So if this is with coffee spill, I think I have a feeling what's wrong with it. Yeah, so James is using the same camera. I think you use it as a top camera, right, James? And it follows your hands and all that. Yeah, no worry, Let Farmer. There is no rush. So this is an A2337, meaning that it's a MacBook Air M1. Yeah, the first M MacBook. The first M MacBook. Good, I'm gonna confuse the screws there. I think... What is wrong with you? I think this should come out straight up. I don't think the Air has the hinges there. Well, the hinges. Yeah, no, it comes like that. Good, so we had coffee. Where? I can't see the coffee. Oh, it's on the trackpad. Freaking hell. Yeah, it's there. It went all over the trackpad. Good, let's see what it's doing. So I'm gonna remove the battery. Do we still have MacBook Fixer here? He loves this. He's in love with MacBooks. Good, so battery is disconnected. Let's put that power supply software to the USB supply. Yeah, so we now see here on the left the USB thingy. And if I connect it, it's freaking working. I heard, oh my god, this smells like espresso. This smells like espresso. I have no image. I heard the gong, so probably the backlight is crap. Yeah, okay. So let farmer send me something. I'm gonna put this aside. I thought it's something more interesting, but coffee damage for a Saturday evening, it's not my thing. Good, let's see. What did let farmer... Why did you send me to? Which one should I use, let farmer? Did you write something? Download. Download. Okay, I'm gonna copy this. BIOS. What was it? The Spectra. Good. Serial always. So I'm gonna use the serials one. So I'm gonna do open this one. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna hit a go here. Good. This is gonna take ages, so there's nothing more to do for us than look again on this crap. So let's try to focus on this one. Can I focus it a bit more? Zoom in, focus. Good. I really have no room here. I hardly can wait. I ordered the boom arm from Tool. I hope it's nice, because my microscope has a stand. It's good for phones, but not for laptops, and also is always using my desk space. Yeah, so I think it's gonna be way easier when I'm gonna get the boom arm. Good. Now I need 4. And let's start removing screws. Well, not 4, I need 3 for this. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Good. I feel like MacBook Fixer abandoned me in his lovely sunny Greece. Probably got bored to that. So what do we need? We need to remove this one. So this board should come out fairly easy. It's weird, it has no backlight. What happened? Did my battery go out? 1 second, let me replace the battery. Are we actually streaming for so long? I also have an adapter for this camera, but if I use it on the adapter, it has such a bad SMPS and it's creating so much noise that it's polluting even my microphones. So yeah, I need to use it like this. Okay, that one is still cooking. I'm still gonna work on this one until the BIOS is finished on the chip. And then we confirm, and I'm gonna have to close to call it a day. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, we need to remove this flex right here. I need to remove this speaker thingy. Good, we have a very small flex right here, which people often miss. Okay, display is off, and we have here another thingy that you can't see because of my big head. Yeah, the CH341 is verifying the data. Okay, we can disconnect this one, and now we just use the 4 screwdriver. So you need the 3 and the 4 for this model. The 3 Torx and the 4 Torx, and you need the pentalobe for the back cover. Yeah, and that's kind of it. Good. There aren't that many screws and flexes on this one. I can't see any spill, but yet we didn't have any image, right? Hey, the BIOS is done. Good. Let me put this aside. And let's go back to basics. BIOS is done here. Operation success. Okay, let me remove the programmer. We can close this. We can go here. Remove the BIOS chip. Good. I don't know how much battery the battery that I put in the top camera was not actually very charged. Where was the BIOS chip? Oh, it was here. Good. Microscope. Alright. Well, I have a problem. Where's pin 1? Where is pin 1? I can't see any markings here. Phew. Do you remember how was it when I removed it? I am from Romania, yes. I am from Romania. So, pin 1. Okay, let me think how was I doing it. I don't even remember. Okay, so let's see which is the ground. So on BIOS, do we know? I don't know by mind if it's 1, if it's 4 or 8 in the ground. Yeah, this is ground. That's plus. So this is ground. Is it for the ground? I think it's 4, right? Bottom left. Oh, my microscope camera froze. For fuck's sake. How is this even possible? Oh. Picture sent. Picture sent. Bottom left, yes, correct. Bottom left, yes, correct. Yeah, so this is... I'm sorry, I have no... my microscope camera froze. But we don't really have much to do under the microscope, just actually solder this one. So I'm gonna solder it fast. Because I don't really want to disconnect the camera right now, as I'm afraid it's gonna kill the stream. Yeah, but that's it, I just soldered it. So bottom left, let me just clean it a bit. Sorry for the image you see that froze there. I don't know what I did wrong, but it's a bit finicky. I might have moved something. Good, so let's move under the top camera. Okay, this is a big laptop. So let me get the power adapter. I need to plug it in. Alright, and let's see. How is it like that? Like that. Like that. And like that. I have no room here on the table. Okay, so it is powered on. The CPU is getting warm. It might need some time. I don't know if it likes it without a battery, but at least we don't get any code. Ta-da! We have picture. We have picture. Let farmer, you're a star. I need a Windows machine. It's doing the same crap in Windows too. I have some weird USB, HDMI to USB crap adapters. What do we do now? Enter reboot. Did I have to read everything? It was like something important there? No, right? This, I have Windows on this PC, so I can just boot Windows. And or from there, I hate Windows, so I really don't like using it. And also for my job, it's way easier to do it in Linux. Yeah, Let Farmer is a star. I would connect the battery. I don't know if I should actually go Sorin's way. Did it just shut off? I don't know. What happened? It died. Let Farmer, what did you do? So let me connect the battery. I don't know if this is its adapter or it's from something else. Why do I hate Windows? I don't know. I don't hate it. No, I'm okay with Windows too. It was mostly a joke. It reboots itself within 20 seconds. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to reboot again. Yay. A.M.A. rebuilding. Okay. Well, it's loading Windows. Yes. I should check if it's charging or not. Diode voltage. Let's have a look. I don't need this meter anymore. And this battery connector has like 10,000. Which one is the plus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one. $13.194. Oh, this is extra fully charged. Okay, we have Windows. It stays on battery. I've removed the thingy. I've put it back. I have a charging sign. Yeah, I have a mouse. I don't know why this is actually. like that. Good, so that was it. Man, you saved my life, Led Farmer. Lucian also did with the first BIOS. You're both a star. Yeah, so I think this is it. I think we can actually stop now. It's been really fun, so I really have fun working on this. It's nice. It's something else, you know. I should probably put this back. I hope you also enjoyed it. No, I need to put those thingies back here. But I need to remove the battery. I'm afraid not to short anything with these metal thingies. Okay, so this one is good. This one should come here. There's a big festival here in my city. Well, in my city, I ran away here on the countryside because my city is really full. So it's the Untold Festival. It's like lots of visitors, lots of people, and I usually run away during this time here where it's clean air and really really nice. Yeah, so they're all, well, almost all there were easy pizzas, just like I like them. I rarely get very difficult ones. It's not in Bucharest, it's in Cluj. The festival is called Untold in Cluj-Napoca. Yeah, it's a very nice one. Well, very nice if you enjoy the music. Well, last night I think it was playing, Sting was playing. Sting, yes. But the rest is mostly electronic music, which I don't really dig into. I have my own festivals that are a bit on the rock side. Yeah, on Thursday, my wife says that on Thursday Sting sang. Never been to Romania? Romania is, I don't want to brag about, but it's very nice and it's a very safe country to be in. You can really come here and walk the streets at night, even if you're a lady. It's really safe, especially this northern area. In the south you have the sea, which is quite nice. In the middle you have the mountains, which are extremely nice, and in the north you have a little bit of both. I speak Spanish, and Romania is few places I would visit as I can understand a third of words. Yes, so Romanian is it's a Romanic language, and indeed it's also easy for us to understand some Spanish. But Spanish, when you say Spain, when you said, I understand Spanish from Latin America, right? If I listen to Spanish people from Spain, I don't really get much of what they say. They speak like shh, something. It's very difficult for me to really understand. But Led Farmer, whenever you want to visit, I'm here for you. So just give me a shout, and yeah, whenever any of you want to visit, there's nice places around. Alright, so this was it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for the help. I wish you have a nice Saturday today, right? A nice Saturday evening and a nice weekend, and we'll see you next time. So thank you very much, and bye for now.